Okay guys, part two. So I still laugh when you guys do your vlogs and you're like, how is it that Kelly has so much to say and she keeps going on and on and on, and I'm like, okay, this is everybody else. Blah 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 blah. And this is me. Blah 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 blah. I know. I can't help it. I mean, here it is Friday and I'm trying to chill and maybe relax, and I am gonna go like maybe watch TV. My throat is still hurting me. I didn't go to my big event that I wanted to last night. There's actually an event tonight and I can't go. It's cold and snowy out in Chicago, and I mean that's what winter is supposed to be, but anyway. So continue my long blab about motivation and whatever. Like I said, I guess I wanted you guys to know that we're all in the same boat. We all have frustrations. We all have times where we feel like we're going, and then we have times where we feel like we're going nowhere, and then we have times that we feel like we just want to give up. I mean, I'm not lying to you guys. I texted Sherry today and I was like, why am I even working? You know, because if I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, why don't I just stop? And that's the thing, is that I don't want to stop. I love working out. Do I want to maybe not do 2 hours a day, 6 days a week? Yeah. And actually that's not what we're going to be doing much anymore. And I think I told you guys about that with Jay saying, let's focus on, you know, cardio. I just, I feel like my middle name should be Tweak, because I feel like that's all we've done. Oh, that's not working? Okay, let's tweak. That's not working? Okay, let's tweak. Like, can someone just come over to my house and stick a bunch of needles in me and pull a bunch of blood out and say, here it is. Here's the gene. You have a loser gene. No, you have a gainer. You have a plateau gene. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's kind of like with the skin infection. I don't really feel like I've been diagnosed. I don't feel like the dermatologist that's treating me is really, and honestly, when he told me what I had, I looked at him and I said, can you just tell me what I have? And he's like, well, what you have is a very strange, serious infection at the dermal level. And I'm like, why do I have it? Why? What would cause somebody to have this kind of infection? He's like, well, that doesn't matter now. Kelly does it. Take some pills and shut up. Well, that's not what he said, but kind of, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I do think, and I hope that doesn't sound lame, but I think it merits at least writing it off for me to go and get my thyroid tested. I did some Googling, and I do have a lot of the symptoms of it. I have the constantly cold hands and feet, the, you know, where it says inability to lose weight, I think, dry skin, your hair coming out. When my hair has always been the kind that when I wash it and I brush it, I always have chunks of hair that come out. Not like I have missing spots of hair, but it does come out. What's the other thing? Heat intolerance, whatever. And the very, very, very last thing that anybody can say about me is that I'm looking for an excuse. I'm not. But I just, honest to God, guys, look, read my, if you have like 1,700 hours free, go back to the beginning of time, the beginning of this year, and read my blog, and you'll see what I've been eating. Oatmeal, tuna, lettuce, you know, rice cakes with natural peanut butter, sugar-free jelly, protein powder. I mean, like I said, I truly cannot remember. I don't remember having a piece of pizza this year. No, one time I did. Seriously, like, I feel like as hard as I'm working and to have not made the progress that I've had, you would think that I would be eating like a freaking pig. And then I feel like I'm just constantly saying, am I working out too hard? Am I working out too little? Am I doing too much cardio? Am I doing too little? Am I eating too much? Am I eating too little? Do I cut my calories? Do I cut carbs? Do I do this? Do I do that? And, you know, maybe somebody would say, well, you're not giving anything long enough. And I would say that to somebody, you know. I would say that to me if I was on the outside. I'd say, it sounds like you need to let your body adjust to the pill. It sounds like you need to stick with something, but, you know, part of me, that's my problem. I listen to too many people, and there's so many different people that say so many different things. I don't necessarily mean you guys, but anyway, I guess I'm venting all of this to you guys to let you know that you can be frustrated, you can be upset, and still not give up, and you can still reach your goals. And I think that inevitably, all of us are going to get there. I think if you look at any of these great blogs that I'm reading, and you look down on the side and you click over it, they've all had times where they're like, this is crazy, I'm not getting anywhere, I'm losing my motivation, etc., etc. But you stay the course. And I think that doing a blog, being with bloggers, being in some kind of support group, even if it's somebody that's close to you, that's what keeps you going. And I'll tell you what, I'm not shutting my blog down. I am not giving up. I will reach my goals. I don't know what the timeline will be, but I will do it. And I believe in myself. And yeah, it's frustrating and yeah, it's annoying, but I am not going to let it get me down, because that's just the devil, like, trying to get inside of you. Right when you're working the hardest and you're just motivated and you're going to spread the word and spread that enthusiasm to everybody, the devil's right behind you going, oh, I got to stop that. Forget her. Can't have her out there. Holly Go Happy, forget her. Whatever. Let's get some negative nincompoops out there. Who uses the word nincompoops anymore? I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so that's all I'm saying. Don't give up. I have wanted to throw in the towel more times, even most recently the past month and a half. And, I'm having the whole world thrown at me right now. But I'm not going to give up. And you guys shouldn't either. Let's build each other up, encourage each other, and just, stop and sometimes veg out a little bit and relax. That's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I've needed. I've been burning the candle at every single possible end there is to burn, and I'm exhausted. And I think there's people on my roof right now. Seriously. Yeah, there's people on my roof. I love it when they go on my roof and they don't, like, this is the association here, they don't tell you that they're going to be on your roof, so you're here, and I told you when I'm not traveling, I'm working in a home office, and then you just hear someone walking on your roof. And it's not Santa. It's not Christmas time yet. Okay, guys, I need to go get angry at some people. I'll talk to you later, and I am now going to go order a large pizza and eat it all. Just kidding.